Thanks to Umberto Leon and Carol Lim at Kenzo, we started our morning in an old Samaritan store, which was closed 8 years ago and soon gonna be renovated as a new and trendy place.
Well, I loved it. I was so excited that it was here at the Samaritan, which is an old department store. I think they're making it into a fancy hotel, but just the location alone was worth the trip. Plus, I love Kenzo. I love Carol and Umberto and opening ceremony, and they bring such a young, fun energy to Ready to Wear, so it's always exciting to see what they do. And it's so international in a way. I think the model casting is very diverse, and the clothes, they have a way of doing, looking back at the heyday of Kenzo in the 70s and 80s and making it feel fresh and young, because sometimes designers say they love the 80s and they do stuff that looks sort of weird and costumey, but what Carol and Umberto do for Kenzo feels very now, but at the same time references the 80s in a fun way.
It was really challenging, I think, to produce the show because of the location and scenography. Can you tell more about it?
Well, as you know, we are in La Samaritan, which was closed since about 12 to 15 years. And yes, it was challenging because basically this venue was not open to public and it's work under construction. So we needed to secure a lot of the place. But I mean, we could do, really, we were really helped with many people. And this is how we have the big chance to do it here, and the scenography was not much. I think we worked. There is a beauty of the venue, and we just enhance that. We just show what the beauty that was here already, and then we cut palette to make and foam to make sitting out of it, and a bit of light, a good sound, and that's it.
Can you tell me more about the history of this venue, when it was built, and some details?
Well, I mean, as much as I know, it's under the FL, so it should be beginning of the century. And it used to be, how do you call it, a department store where people came and shop, and then it was closed because of the celebrity of the building, and it now belongs to LVMH, and I think they're gonna do like I heard it's partly a hotel, boutique, social apartment, so it's gonna be a mix. But we'll know more in 3 years or 4 when it all will open.
We feel like the Samaritan is Paris, and I think that it's really exciting for us to, show the history of the brand, that it is a Parisian brand. It is a foreigner who came to Paris and built a business, but it was always a Parisian brand. So I think the Samaritan represents Paris. We wanted to showcase in a market because we feel like it's a place where anybody can go, and this building really represents that, and in 2 years it's going to transform into something really incredible. But we wanted to give people a glimpse of what the building looks like before it transformed.
And not a lot of people have seen it since it's closed down, so for us it's always about giving a real experience with the show, not only with the clothing, which is obviously the most important, but the space and the music I think are also really important too.
With the music, we worked with MIA, and we sent her the fabric and showed her the colors and said, it's about these Indian temples, and she went and scored this whole soundtrack for us.
Wow, that's interesting. And let's talk about the collection a little bit. What are the starting points for it?
I mean, the starting points is, I think that those first 8 kind of gold and black looks really represent for us, a new way of showing color. We feel like gold isn't just an accent, but it's a real color. And I think that, we went and in the archives we found these ribbons, reams of ribbons in the archives, and we wanted to showcase how do we do ribbons in a very modern and new way.